board to order. First item on the agenda appears to be approval of the meeting minutes. First one being the meeting minutes for June 21st, 2023. Has everyone had an opportunity to? Do we have a motion to adopt these minutes from the meeting of June 21st, 2023?
I'll make a motion to adopt the minutes from June 21st, 2023.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Held that these minutes are adopted, I am signing them now. All right, the second item on this agenda, item 2, is approval of the minutes from the meeting of July 25th, 2023.
A motion to approve the minutes from July 25th, 2023.
I second that motion.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those meeting minutes are approved. Now I'll open up the floor for public comment. Seeing none, we move to reports in business. First item on that portion of the agenda, hearing and possible action concerning the denial of, on June 22nd, 2023, of the June 6, 2023 renewal application for sexually oriented business permit number 2022-201, issued to 12291 CBW LLC DBA Temptations on July 19th, 2022. Does the county have anything for us on that item?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Temptations filed an appeal of the administrator's denial of their sexually oriented businesses permit. This meeting was properly noticed this past Friday. Notice was delivered to Temptations by hand on Friday, and as you can see, they are not here. It's our position that they've abandoned this appeal, but we can do one better than that. Would you mind handing some notebooks up? I'd just like to go over a couple of documents that I think will show to this board that this appeal is moot.
We can-
I'm sorry, I only had 3 notebooks. So if you turn to the first tab, it's a copy of the notice that Temptations Legal Counsel filed in a civil action last week between the state of Texas, represented by the Criminal District Attorney's Office, and Temptations. And as you can see here, Temptations has given notice to the court that without admitting any liability due to business reasons in the political climate in Tarrant County, Texas, 12291 CBWL CDBA Temptations has made a business decision to permanently cease operations at 12291 Highway 80 West, Fort Worth, Texas 76008, effective August 2nd, 2023. Respectfully, if Temptations has in fact decided to permanently close, there's no reason for this board to take any action on an application for a sexually oriented business permit. The other thing I would point out is, so this is an application that Temptations made on June 6th, and that application is included in your notebooks as tab 2. I'm not going to go through all the details of that right now, but under tab 3, Mr. Manius, by letter dated June 22nd, 2023, denied that application, and he outlined the reasons why it was denied. There were 3. One is that the Temptations Club was located within 1,000 feet of a residential neighborhood. 2, that they had their permit previously revoked. And then 3, that the application was missing various items that were supposed to be included under Tarrant County's sexually oriented business regulations that are enforced. Well, in response to this rejection under Exhibit 4 on June 29th, Temptations amended its application. And in that amended application, Temptations included the various items that Mr. Manius had pointed out were missing from their previous application. Temptations also asserted that it was grandfathered from the 1,000-foot distance requirement. Okay, and so following this amended application, which again was June 29th, on July 7th, Temptations then filed its notice of appeal of the previous decision to this board. And it's the county's position that the original decision on June 22nd is rendered or superseded by the June 29th amended application. That's the effective application that Mr. Manius had to decide. And I will be frank with you, Mr. Manius did deny that application, and Temptations has appealed that denial, but that appeal is not before this board today. And so as we sit here today, there is nothing for this board to decide, and we would just ask that you dismiss the appeal. If the board has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
So, from a procedural point of view, there was a new application that was made, and the director denied that application. Are we causing an issue if we don't have a ruling from the board based on our bylaws, similar to the one that we took previously on this issue? Does that leave open any kind of procedural issue?
I don't think so, Mr. Chairman. The amended application on June 29th is substantively identical to the original. Basically, they just supplemented it with the information that was missing from the previous application, which included things like a request for a fire marshal inspection, the applicant's driver's license, and a copy of Temptations lease with its landlord. Substantively, it's exactly the same thing, and we'll still get to an ultimate decision on the merits of the denial of that permit.
Correct. So we are here to have a merits decision?
No, I'm sorry. I'm saying there was no reason to have one. That has been supplanted by the amended application.
Okay. Well, if there is nothing for this board to do, because it's a moot issue at this point, then I'm not sure that there is anything further. Mr. Price, anything to add?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I did want to point out, we were going to have another hearing between August the 18th and September 1st to consider the denial of the amended renewal application, which was denied on July 17th, 2023. So there's another hearing coming up where the merits will be addressed if they show up.
Yeah, I guess that was where my confusion was I was assuming we were going to have to at some point address the merits of the issue. Okay, well, so,
Typically, if the court has no jurisdiction, if you agree that the court has no jurisdiction, you only have the authority to dismiss the appeal.
okay.
And I do have a proposed order for that.
Could you present the order, please, Mr. Press?
It's not yours.
Thank you. When the rest of the board's had a chance to finish reviewing, just let me know and we'll.
Almost there.
This appears to track what we just heard. So in my opinion, I think that we should dismiss for want of jurisdiction. And do we have a motion to adopt this order?
I'll make a motion to adopt the order.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor of adopting the order, please say aye.
Aye.
Passing unanimously by a vote 4-0, we will adopt the order. Who wants the order? With that, that's everything for item number 4 on today's agenda. Now this board, for purposes permitted by Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code, Section 551.071, will enter closed session for advice from board counsel on pending or contemplated litigation.
Mr. Chair, if I may, it may be more beneficial and prudent and productive if the board waits until the next meeting. We do have to have another meeting. You have to have another meeting at the end of the month, between the 18th of August and the 1st of September. We can just wait till then to do the updates. We'll know more information then, and it'll be more productive for you, I think.
Okay. Unless anybody else has a problem with that?
Nope.
I'm good with that.
Then we will not go into closed session today. There does not appear to be anything to consider or take possible actions on, especially since we didn't go into closed session. Are there any announcements or comments? Seeing none, do we have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, motion, meeting adjourned.